Hi everyone. Today we'll take another look at the back to Eden garden September. This is Labor Day. So we're going to see how things is doing clear up here in September. There's the hoop house full of gourds, really looking good. There's a couple gourds there. Let's see here. So we will just go down and take a look at the back to Eden garden. September, Labor Day. I've put down some more wood chips for winter so they can be breaking down. This corn here is all finished, sweet corn. And there is some beans back in there. Still some beans. Some late lettuce, which didn't grow real good. I believe I'll plant some more. Some onions left. Tomatoes, still a few green ones. They really growed this year too, just as always. They growed over top of the cattle panels. Strawberries, they're really spreading out now. Lots of buttersquash gourds here, or butternut gourds, lots of them. They're growing all over the ground here. Some late beans planted here. Potatoes are still green. So we'll go down to the other garden and take a look how things are doing down there. Now here's what it looks like after we cut the corn over there away from the bean cave. And now we will plant more lettuce and kale for winter for the chickens. So let's just walk around the bean cave here. What it is cattle panels fastened to T-post And the beans just grew up around there. And as you can see, there's still some beans, which she will probably keep them for seed. And there's some more. Where are they there? So let's go through the bean cave one more time. We went through it in one of our early videos. If I can get, oh, may not be able to get through the bean cave. Let's see. The bean cave, I don't think I'm going to be able to get through it. The bean cave. The bean cave. And here you can see some beans that's already dried here. Be good seed for next year. And you can see the cattle panels here, 4 by 16 foot long, 4 foot tall, 16 foot long. Yes, you're entering the twilight zone, the bean cave. And oh boy, there you have the bean cave. Here we are down in the lower garden. As you can see, the potatoes are still really green, still growing. And down here we put down more wood chips. Here's some of the dark or brown beans that my wife just threw it in there, and they're still doing a little bit there. Wood chips everywhere. So we'll just make a circle here around through the blackberries, which they was really a lot of blackberries this year, but they're gone now. So we'll just go down through the middle of the blackberries and make a little circle here. More new wood chips down here. These wood chips really retain a lot of moisture, and then they break down into compost. So this will be the second year we've used them. More berries. And up here's another. We're expanding the area here with even more wood chips. So there will be a pretty big area here next year to plant even more. So there you have it for the September update of the back Eden garden using wood chips, and which I think is a pretty good way to go. And we'll keep you updated on all the rest of the homestead. Here's where we get all of our compost from the for the garden. We mix in with our wood chips. A lot of mowing here, and go back and pick all this up and put it right on the garden while it's pretty green. You see a pile of compost left down there from back in the spring, which will still be good next year. It'll break down and rot even more. Makes good compost to mix in your garden. Here's something I wanted to show. If you remember back in the spring, we was transplanting zebra grass and had it in one of the video, made a video on it. Here's what some of it looks like now. Next year it'll just, and the year after, it'll just keep spreading. Bigger and bigger bushes. There's a clump there. Planted it in between these ponderosa pines. There's a clump there, it really spread. It depends on how big of a clump you put in when you plant it. Transplant it from one bush to another. If you have a big clump, it's naturally going to be a lot bigger the first year. And there, it's just right up through here, right between these ponderosas. I like it for cover, and well, maybe the birds like it too, I don't know. But it's kind of hard to, when you go to take it off of one clump of zebra grass and put it on to break, to break it loose, you have to almost use a spade bar. Pretty tough to even try to use a shovel to try to break it up, but you can go back and look at the video to see, one of the videos there to see. So there you have it on the transplanting of the zebra grass from back in the spring.